to 40, and I was the young college student who expected to win, knew I was better than everybody, and went in putting too much pressure on myself. So I kind of got off to a bad start, and it took my dad to come up and say, dude, come on. You've got the length to beat everybody here. Use it to your advantage. You got 2 par 5s coming up. So I proceeded to birdie 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, par 17, and birdied 18, which had 65 or 64, 65. And it was, it was something to where I walked off the golf course and said, wow. I mean, and it took him talking about this morning. I was, I've never really looked back in depth, and I was like, I didn't think, just kind of hit. I looked at where I wanted to go and just played. I wasn't thinking about, oh, I've made 4 birdies in a row. Oh, I've made 5 birdies in a row. Oh, I've made 6 birdies. Oh, I've made 7. Oh, I've made 8. Okay, well, once I made that 8, I was like, I got 2 more left. I just made 8 in a row. Why not? Yeah, I made a good par on 17, but I go to 18 and I make a birdie. I was like, that's just a way to get rid of, the thinking of when you're in the zone, you are in the zone, and everything comes absolutely effortless. And it is the coolest feeling. And it's a feeling where you're always trying to get back to there, but that's also the problem. I didn't try to get into that zone. That zone just happened because of the way that I was concentrating and the way that I was just playing golf and not worrying about how I was swinging. It was just playing.
So today, why I'm really here is to help you understand that there are ways to trigger that zone-like state. A lot of things have happened over the last several years in this realm, and I've been privy to some of it. And a lot of it's going to rest on your shoulders, but I have now a number of things I'm going to share with you today, and they're going to be practical things that we're going to do right as soon as we get to the golf course. We're going to train in them a little bit, and we're going to prove to ourselves that you can get closer to that zone-like state by design and don't just have to hope that it just happens. Okay, but it is something. Who is actually, would you say, even in that round, or at least stretches in other places, that you can feel that zone or have felt that way? Yeah, it's a really cool feeling. It's a little scary, isn't it? And boy, it would be great to be able to tap it more often. Well, I will tell you this, and Grant can attest. When I leave her today, and maybe coming back tomorrow to reinforce, but when I'm gone, you will have enough pieces of a recipe to create your own zone stew that you can start to play around with. It'll have nothing to do with the technical skills you already have, but it might help you play the best golf you've ever played. So that's really